Hey, what's up everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for some more Hades 2, and we've been doing more of the Chaos Trials, and that's what we're in for more of today.
Trial done.
This time round, it looks like the skull is the bonus weapon, and I think that's what the aspect of Medea is referring to there. And then the experimental hammer, oh, that's the one that gives us the random hammer upgrade, which I don't know if we've taken yet, but it does intrigue me. So this would be the trial of Precarity? Use frightful explosive power and the wrath of the god of light Apollo as you put the risen dead to rest in the city of Ephyra. Okay, well let's, before we hop in, take a closer look at exactly what that means, because we have not used this weapon aspect before. So, oh no, not that one, this one. Your attacks stay within reach and explode after landing your specials or 3 seconds. So it spam attacks close range and either leave them there or then use your special to set off an explosion. Okay, and then I believe that's, yeah, this is the random hammer upgrade. Don't get how upgrading this keepsake makes sense, because it seems to suggest that that's going to affect how long that upgrade lasts for, but if anything, I don't know if you want that to change more often or if you want it to stay the same. Depends on whether it's a good one or not that you happen to roll. Alright, well, let us hop in here
Commencing Chaos Trial.
and commence the Chaos Trial. Alright, this one going up. Okay. Oh, well, before we get going, let's take a closer look at what we're working with here. So, 90 health, 50 magic. Okay. Phrenos, giving us a little bit of extra life. If you stand in your cast when they expire, we restore magic, so we do have a way to make sure we are restoring that magic. Casts expand in size until they expire. So, very large, lots of cast stuff in general going on here. Cast also blast the area after 4 seconds, dealing 500 damage to foes, but 20 to you. I've seen this before. Oh, is that the... Wait. Is that the hammer upgrade we randomly got? If so, I would like this to change, because I don't love it. That might be random. The one that it gave us, because the other boons are seeded. They are guaranteed, but... Or is it this... No, that is the hammer upgrade from the keepsake. This one, piercing arrow fires toward any foe damaged by your charged cast. I'm a little surprised that this seems so cast-oriented. Some of that is just random, but I would have expected this to be more about the attack and the special, is what's catching me a little bit off guard here. That's also... Yeah, what the heck? Oh. Oh, wait, no, never mind. This is the hammer upgrade. And it's a pretty crazy one that I do think we've gotten before. Let's see what this is all about.
Confirmed sightings of that heiress buzzing about. She's from your realm, not ours, so you may be more privy to how come she's showed up uninvited. Though that tends to be her style. Somebody needs to shoo her away already.
Yeah, we're not a big fan of Eris around here. Okay, whoa! Deal more damage until you take damage. If you take no damage for 15 seconds to regain this, it is a huge... Or, well, it's high rarity. Then I looked at the number and saw it's only 25%. Okay, it's not that huge. I think we probably want this. We have some theoretical attack benefits here, but... Oh. Oh. Wait, so we don't want to stand in that. This is going to take some time to figure out how this works. I'm going to be honest with you. So if I do the attack, we're just holding on to this. Oh, wait, it's like a ticking time bomb. You can see it. There's sort of like a circle around our hand. I mean, it does make sense, because it also looks like we're just holding a bomb. But that is functionally the way that it plays out. Okay, so that helps to know that. And does that... How does that How does that work with Wide Grim? Are we getting them all exploding simultaneously because of that, and that wouldn't usually be the case? If so, then that's actually a pretty big deal. But we do need to be point blank. And it takes a little bit of time, unless... Well, I'm gonna have to double check. It's what, is it the special that sets it off immediately? One moment, please. I think so. Yes. Okay, so attack and immediately follow with a special. Oh, or not. Hello, sir. Okay.
That light.
Let me just double check that real quick. Attack stays within reach. In other words, it stays in your hand. Explodes after landing your specials or 3 seconds. So you can't just spam the special out of nowhere. It needs to actually hit something in order for that to immediately set it off. Okay. It's a gimmicky one for sure.
I've so much I would speak with you about, Malinoi. But this is not the hour or the means. At least you can hear me, can't you? And I can sense your presence. Faint and distant though it may be.
It's a strange dialogue that we got there, since just kind of, I would have expected something that referred to the Chaos Trial we're doing right now, and that was not the case. It was a much more general comment. Okay, when you clear enough encounters, random boon gains rarity. We would have enough time for one boon to gain rarity, but that's about it. Although all of our boons are already high rarity. So that's a little intriguing, to be honest with you. If we got it to roll on the attack, that attack would get really strong. However, obviously I also see this epic rarity special, and attack plus special those are the two skills we'd like to be focusing on, more so than the cast stuff we've seen from the onset. So we'd probably still take this. What is this Vow of Hubris that is popping up? What is that coming from? What is that referring to? Don't know. Is it one of these things? Extra damage to foes in our casts? Everything moves slower while we're channeling things up. Vow of Hubris. After you choose a boon... Wait, what? Oh, we did not choose this. The game made us take this. After you choose a boon, prime magic for each rarity greater than common... Oh, okay. We did have a source of magic restoration. However, it also forces us to damage ourselves. So, not really looking to do that. I kind of think we're just not gonna use magic at this rate.
Time to break through again.
Okay. Oh, another hammer upgrade is very intriguing. Are we gonna get... Hold on. Okay, so one hammer, lots of Hephaestus, Hermes, double heart. I think we're going to skip the double magic for the reasons I was just saying. We do have some Apollo stuff happening, so there's some reason to go for him, and also mini-boss for Demeter, which would also have a lot of potential, since we have a little bit with her. But let's start with the hammer. Where are the enemies? One moment. Oh, what? Oh, that was a cast, not a special. That's what happened. Oops. Not what I meant to do. There we go. Oh, but it's not quite enough. It did freeze you, but also... Everything is a time bomb here. I guess that makes sense given what we saw with the name of the challenge. Okay. Also... that, which will blow up on us, but at the same time, I want the gold. Did I see other golden urns? I thought I did. Yes, I did. They're all... Is this seeded too? The golden urns are all next to the explosive hazards? Okay, so what will this do for us? Let's see. Specials launch ahead of you faster and deal more damage. Specials have base 30 additional power, and you take minus 30% damage while... Or minus... Yeah, percent damage while using them. After your dash or specials, your attacks are faster and have more power. We haven't taken this before, so there is reason to take it for prophecy completion. And this... I wish it was the other way around. I wish our attacks made our special well, because we do the attack first, then the special. If we immediately follow up with the attack, then maybe that's okay. I don't know. This, these both feel like they're more straightforward and still meaningful for this build, but we'll give this one a shot.
How's that for you, Revol?
Should still be helpful. Okay. Just the sequencing is a little bit awkward. Okay. Back we go. And now... Yeah, so... This is going to remain for the entire floor here. Because we have 5 mini rooms. Then we have the shop, which I don't think is going to count as a room. And then we have the boss. Now it gets tricky picking which one we want to go for. Because with the double Hephaestus, it's tempting. There's some potential for those to synergize with each other, but we don't have anything going on with him yet. So, feel like we also don't have healing, so I'm a little hesitant to go into the mini-boss. This is there is a double heart room, though. Alright, let's go with the mini-boss. It does give us Demeter, which is nice. But we have seen you before. You are frozen. You were frozen. Please don't do that. What? Don't do that. Oh. Oh, this is his bird friend. He can't shoot that, can he? Shoot through that. I don't think he can. But you dodged me. You dodged me, bro. That's illegal. Okay, there we go. Now we can do... Well, I'm not really sure that's the best solution, but it is something. Okay, well, it did work.
You chose the wrong side.
Okay, we just took a little bit of damage from one of the birds, so not so bad. Okay, so cast, inflict, freeze, sprint forms a gust, your freeze effects last longer. I like making the freeze last longer since we have that on the special. So basically you run in, you charge up the attack proactively, then you run in and use the special to activate the big burst of damage from the attack. It freezes, and freezes for a longer duration. That gives you time to then retrieve the orbs again, or the skulls again, and use this combo. So I think this is the way to go. It does mean we're going to prime even more magic, but again, I'm kind of just accepting the fact that we are not really going to do anything on the magic side of things. And that looks like it for this room. So I think definitely worthwhile. I think that was a good choice. Hermes... I mean, this is kind of a slow, methodical, hit once, hit hard kind of setup, which feels like it's less useful for Hermes, even if he is so often so good. Only 4 rooms left, so if we go Hephaestus, Hephaestus, double heart, Apollo, maybe skip Zeus, Hermes, double magic, something like that. Let's go Apollo next, because we do have some Apollo boons, and he does do AoE stuff, which feels like could work quite well with what we have going on here. Blow that up as well, I guess, while we're at it. Hello there. We're not the last enemies.
Out of my sight.
No, that's the problem. It's very slow, and if you miss, it takes a long time before you can really deal direct damage again.
In the name of Hades.
Okay. Oh, no. No, I can't take away. I know it's higher rarity, and it is higher damage. And it is larger area of effect. All of that is nice, but already really like this. It's solid damage, and we made the freeze last longer. Don't want to get rid of that now. Attacks have a 15% chance to inflict daze, making there be a chance that enemies don't deal any damage. That is kind of nice, because again, we can hit, hopefully, most of the time. But if the enemies don't die, it's going to take us a little while before we can hit them again. After you take damage, automatically daze all foes in the vicinity. It's actually a little more reliable, in a way. This is safe. Well, if things are going well, this is better. If things aren't going well, this is better. I guess we'll take this, and again, we're just accepting that
Follows
we're
light.
basically going to prime all of our magic. Although I actually forget what happens if the game gives you something that is supposed to prime magic and you don't have enough magic to be primed. Does it just cancel out the boon, make it impossible for you to benefit from it, or do you basically get that boon for free? I feel like that has happened to us at least once before when we were asking that question,
Let's see.
but I don't remember what the result was, or if it was obvious at the time, or if it was a little hidden. Well, let's go double Hephaestus now. There you see. Big enemy. They lived. So it takes us a couple rounds. Need these back. That's the other thing. You don't immediately pick those up. I mean, you see how big the explosion is. It's pretty cool.
Coinage.
Alright, that's called Revolve, I think. That skull you got. Ain't exactly my mental picture of a weapon. Liable to give me night terrors, in fact, but then I'll be the first to say, whatever works.
Alright, let's see. So what can we benefit from here? Started the encounter being impervious, wish the duration was longer, of course, but that's not too bad. Gain some armor, prevent foes from knocking us away. I feel like we do this. If we're quick about our first combo, it gives us a little bit of a window.
Fine work
Now,
is
as I
all.
was saying, the combo is slow enough that I doubt we'd be able to do it twice before that imperviousness wears off. Ooh. Does this count as a room? For the purposes of our keepsake? I don't know. Well, there's the imperviousness. And it is quite nice. And so is that money. Now at 250 plus gold, we can potentially purchase a couple things from a shop. We are obviously going to get one before the floor is through. So yeah, I think now we go Hephaestus number 2. Not that the boon we picked up from him is all that easy to synergize, but probably would have preferred to have gone after the other guys. Oh dear. Kind of just had to go with the first enemies I saw since I knew we were on a
From
timer.
the forge.
Did take a little bit of damage there, but we will also heal at the well before we go into the boss fight, so that should help too. We have the cast, dash occasionally, do a blast of damage, attacks and specials deal bonus damage to armor. I mean, that's really the only way that at least somewhat basic enemies have been surviving our combo. Obviously, there are only a few more rooms before we get to the boss fight, and then Polyphemus does not have armor, so I feel like we're probably still going to benefit more from one of these two. Let's go with the dash. Is there a secondary room? No. And the mini room, I don't think counted for the keepsake purpose. So I think we are still basically guaranteed to have this same random weapon or hammer upgrade going all the way into the boss fight. Alright, so now... Oh, yeah, no, this is the last room. So I think this is where we'll go double heart just to play it a little bit safe. Just in case. Excuse me. Thank you. You lived. This is where having the... Oh, if you could... Yeah, explode, that'd be great. Having the freeze chance, or the guaranteed freeze, is very convenient. Oh! Didn't see this one coming. But that works too. Okay, oh, sure. I guess that works. Does usually mean these encounters are longer when you have the likes of Artemis showing up. Ooh, that was close. Oh, that still hit us. Okay, well, we do get the double heart, which is very nice. Defensively, after taking a bit of damage, again, we should still be able to heal all that off, and a little bit of bonus value.
It's strange, isn't it? He's our own grandfather. Kronos, I mean. But I feel no connection to him at all. I just want him gone.
And weren't we asking ourselves a little while ago as to whether we had ever seen Artemis on the surface before? Or if she was only ever showing up down below? And that has then she made some comment suggesting that, oh no, maybe she will be up in the surface in the future, and now we do see her. Maybe she's been here before, but this is the first time I am actively taking notice of her being on this side.
Doesn't matter who he is. He's a threat. We're the Silver Sisters. We'll make him gone. For the sake of the realms.
Strictly business then, is it? Even still, funny how it falls on us to settle the older generation scores.
Also, I'm not sure what this Silver Sisters name is all about. I mean, other than just that obviously we are both goddesses. Are we technically... Artemis is daughter of Zeus, I think, right? She's the sister of Apollo. But we are... Yeah, no, we are not sisters from that standpoint. We're more like cousins, I think, if you want to be technical. Okay, let's see. So random foe occasionally becomes mark. If it takes critical damage, this repeats. Marked enemy has a 30% chance to take critical damage, and if it does, then our combo is going to be absolutely ginormous. Foes in your cast may take critical damage from your attacks. We don't really want to be hanging out in our cast. After you dash, your charge moves deal more damage for 2 seconds. I think we're just going for the mark. Obviously, we hope that ends up on Polyphemus.
That was the last of them.
Now we're actually over 300 gold, which is more than I would have expected to get to. And with no pylons remaining, still heal back up to full. We have functionally no magic, but that's okay.
At last.
We'll hop in here. Should be able to buy just about any and everything we would want. Including... yeah, wait. 225. Yeah, we can get even the ashes here if we really want to. Let's see what this is all about. Demeter. I like it.
Care very little for surprises, Flower. And perhaps in that we are alike. But there exists a rare variety that's welcome. Like a brisk breeze on an autumn eve.
Is this a duo boon? If so, I'm not entirely sure who you're referring to. No. Oh, yes, it is. It is. It's Hephaestus. Wait. Didn't sound very Hephaestus-y. Oh, we have taken this before. Your blast effects from Hephaestus clear freeze, so you can inflict it again right after. I remember we had some mixed feelings about this. Because usually, if you have a long freeze duration, you kind of just want to have freeze, apply it, and leave it there for a while. And especially when it takes some effort to reacquire our skulls and do our whole combo, I'm not sure that we really want this. I mean, the fact that we're using the dash to clear the freeze, maybe that's kind of a natural and easy way to combine those things together, but still not loving it. Also, this is not a great time for steady growth, so... Alright, we'll take room temperature, even though you could... No, honestly, this might be a nerf. This honestly might be a nerf. This doesn't give us a free upgrade at the very beginning, right? It's only after that 5 encounters where we get our very first one. I guess we take that. Not really what we were looking for.
This should help.
Even if it was rare, I do not think it was the best. So this would be good. Yeah, this is the best for us, for sure. That or the attack would have been even better probably, but take that. And I think we are now on our way.
Heard you were back.
Indeed.
Oh, hey, the origin of all existence wanted me to let you know. You're just not cutting it, and the whole deal is off. I also get to eat you now.
Excuse me? That is absolutely not the case.
I find it exceedingly difficult to believe that primordial chaos would have been in contact with you about such matters.
Ouch.
Easier to believe this is all part of the current trial.
If this is all part of some trial, that makes me the judge. And I hereby declare your dinner That is, unless you or your pal, Primordial Chaos, plan to do something about it.
Well, we'll just see about that. Remember, we are impervious. Which I don't know how that affects our ability to escape that. Oh my god! Oh, can I reset? I would like for the last 5 seconds to just, for the last 30 seconds to just be undone. Oh my goodness, that was so bad. I ran into it repeatedly and did not even realize it was possible to get hit at least three, if not like 4 times from that. Oh, also, he's healing from that, and I don't know why the game just would not let me hit him, seemingly. What just happened? I mean, our combo deals huge damage, don't get me wrong, but, oh, also we don't have our skulls. One moment. Oh my god. Not the best of performances. This is probably already objectively our worst ever attempt at Polyphemus. Do we have our skulls? We do not have our skulls. He has our skulls, and he hit us with that jump. He is the marked enemy. That does help, but oh man. We're on 29 life. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that.
Dum, 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 dum.
Dodge. That's not who I wanted to hit. That's also not good. Dodge through that. Oh my god. I think we're losing this. I'm gonna be on one hit and we're dead at this point, more or less. Really would love our skulls back, like right now. Like right now. Gonna have to play this safe, find the right time to make our move.
Here's some of my pals.
Oh no! 1 health. Nope. Dodge through. Not enough. Didn't get our skulls back. We'll do that. Is that gonna be enough? I don't know. It was. With 1 life! Oh man! Whew, okay. That was not exactly how I had planned for that to play out. Absolutely. Has to be our worst execution on that fight yet. I did not know it was even possible to take damage that much in succession. But okay, you know what? We'll take it. All that matters
Chaos asked.
is that we did as Chaos asked.
Return to Shadow now.
And I'm fairly certain that is the first time we have ever beaten, whether it be a full-blown run or a Chaos trial, with exactly 1 health at the end.
Mission complete.
Little nerve-wracking. Would probably prefer if we didn't take that approach going forward, if given the choice. Success, nonetheless, and hope you enjoyed the video. I do think this is the right time for us to wrap up here, so thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.